Why would a billionaire like Jay-Z take out a $58 million loan? And why is he suddenly trying to get involved in Beyoncé's new company? Solange and Tina aren't backing down, and what happens next could shake the Carter family legacy. Watch closely. Rumors are swirling that Jay-Z might be facing some serious financial turbulence, and the reasons are raising eyebrows. A recent video features the current CEO of Roc Nation hinting that the company could be heading toward bankruptcy, sparking widespread speculation about the state of Jay-Z's empire. Meanwhile, another story is unfolding in the world of celebrity hair and entrepreneurship. Solange's meticulous approach to beauty and hair care has always been evident. She knows how to protect her hair while experimenting with vibrant colors. Growing up around a hair salon owned by her mother, Solange was immersed in the lives of Black women from all walks of life: lawyers, teachers, doctors, and everyday women alike. Her upbringing gave her a unique perspective, fueling her passion for maintaining healthy hair while creating innovative products. But tensions in the Cardinals family are heating up. Solange is reportedly furious over what she perceives as Jay-Z trying to assert control over Beyoncé's new venture, Sacred. This isn't playful sibling rivalry, it's deeply personal. Sources suggest Solange is completely incensed, while Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, has been dropping subtle jabs online that fans suspect are aimed at Jay-Z. Observers are bracing for a potential family showdown that could become headline news. Adding fuel to the fire, fans are scrutinizing Jay-Z's recent moves and financial maneuvers. He recently secured a staggering $58 million second mortgage on his Bel Air mansion, which has led many to question why a billionaire of his stature would need such a loan. The numbers aren't sitting right with the public, and speculation is mounting that even Jay-Z's financial empire might have cracks. Meanwhile, Diddy's business ventures appear to be crumbling in real time. Once partners in lavish lifestyles and luxury branding, Jay with Ace of Spade and Dus, Diddy with Ciroc and De Leon, the duo projected an image of invincibility. From exclusive events to high-profile parties, they dominated the luxury scene together, side by side. But now, the landscape has shifted dramatically. Fast forward to today, Diddy is facing a barrage of lawsuits, federal investigations, and accusations from multiple directions. Yet Jay-Z remains eerily silent, no public statements, no social media hints, not even a discreet PR move. Even 50 Cent has joined in the commentary online, poking fun at the situation. Fans are left speculating, is Jay-Z keeping quiet to protect his image, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? In a world where the fortunes and influence of celebrities are constantly in flux, even the most untouchable figures aren't immune to uncertainty. And right now, all eyes are on Jay-Z, watching to see whether the mogul can maintain his grip on an empire that may be more fragile than it appears.
Surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else is. Like, I didn't make the allegations, I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else, but I did feel uncomfortable with the way you represent the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words, and that's exactly what Jay-Z seems to be relying on. In a world where every move is scrutinized, every post analyzed, and every whisper amplified, a carefully maintained silence can sometimes be the most powerful statement of all. Jay-Z has spent decades navigating high-stakes money moves, intricate power plays, and high-profile business ventures alongside some of the biggest names in the game, including Diddy. When you've been in the trenches of deals involving millions, if not billions, the last thing you want is a spotlight swinging in a direction that could compromise your carefully cultivated empire. For years, Jay-Z has mastered the art of public restraint. Unlike some celebrities who feel compelled to respond immediately to rumors or criticisms, he often opts for silence, letting actions, or in some cases, the absence of them, speak for themselves. But in the age of social media, silence doesn't equate to invisibility. Every pause, every absence, and every non-response is dissected, reinterpreted, and speculated upon. And that is exactly what fans and observers are doing right now. While Jay maintains a low profile, Beyoncé's empire continues to ascend. Her ventures, ranging from music to fashion, lifestyle, and now her new brand Sacred, have been met with critical acclaim and commercial success. Her presence is growing stronger, more visible, and more self-determined. The combination of Jay-Z's quiet approach and Beyoncé's rising independence has fans asking a critical question. Is Jay-Z quietly maneuvering his way into Sacred, her latest business venture, in order to preserve the image of an untouchable billionaire? Or is there more beneath the surface, something financial or strategic that the public hasn't yet seen? This speculation is fueled by patterns in his past business behavior, moves that have always seemed calculated, sometimes audacious, and occasionally opaque. One thing that is unmistakably clear, however, is that neither Solange nor Tina Knowles, the women closest to Beyoncé, are going to allow any interference without a fight. Solange, known for her meticulous approach to her own ventures and her fiercely protective attitude toward the family legacy, reportedly sees Sacred as untouchable. Tina, as the matriarch and vice chairwoman, has long maintained a subtle but unmistakable control over the family's business and brand legacy. Both women have repeatedly signaled, directly and indirectly, that Sacred is off-limits. Observers online have been quick to connect the dots, interpreting Jay's continued silence not as a clever PR tactic, but as a calculated survival strategy. Every unspoken word protects not only his name and reputation, but also the carefully curated image of financial power and control that he has worked decades to build. The speculation around Jay-Z's motives escalated dramatically when news broke that he and Beyoncé had reportedly taken out a staggering $57 to $58 million second mortgage on their Bel Air mansion. The announcement hit the internet like a thunderclap. Social media exploded with commentary, ranging from genuine curiosity to overt skepticism. Questions flew fast and furious. If Jay-Z truly sits atop billions of dollars, why would he borrow tens of millions just to maintain a single property? Reports indicated that the Carters now owe over $110 million on the mansion alone, adding another layer of intrigue and scrutiny to Jay's financial portfolio. As often happens in these high-profile financial matters, Jay's team moved quickly to frame the mortgage as a strategic decision, one designed to free up cash for new investments. The statement suggested that the move was part of a broader financial plan rather than a sign of strain. But in the court of public opinion, strategy can often appear suspicious when the optics don't align perfectly with expectations. Fans and analysts alike dissected the numbers, breaking down mortgage terms, assessing property valuations, and speculating about the timing and necessity of such a massive loan. Whispers began circulating that perhaps Jay-Z was not as financially untouchable as his public image suggested. Rumors of financial strain, however minor or temporary, quickly spread like wildfire on social media, trending across forums, comment sections, and viral posts. It's important to contextualize why this is such a big deal. Jay-Z's financial empire has always been impressive, with stakes in music, fashion, technology, sports, and luxury goods. But as with any empire, not every venture has been a guaranteed success. Rockefeller Records, the launching pad for his career as a mogul, eventually sold, yielding significant profit but also highlighting the impermanence of even the most influential brands. Tidal, his attempt at challenging streaming giants, has faced its own set of struggles, proving that disruptive moves don't always guarantee sustainable dominance. Luxury ventures, including Ace of Spades Champagne and Dusk Cognac, have faced legal disputes and ownership questions. Even Jay's venture capital projects under Marcy Venture Partners, ranging from rideshare investments like Uber to luxury cannabis brands, have had mixed results. Some delivered solid returns, others lagged, and a few became embroiled in complex legal or regulatory issues. What does this all mean for the broader narrative? It paints a picture of an empire that, while still monumental, is not infallible. Even someone with Jay-Z's influence is subject to the unpredictability of markets, legal systems, and public perception. And that unpredictability adds weight to the idea that Jay's interest in Sacred may not be purely collaborative. While fans initially speculated about family dynamics or strategic alignment, a deeper reading suggests it could also be a financial play, a way to maintain or shore up his billionaire image in the face of challenges. Adding to the tension is the fact that Sacred is more than a business. It is a deeply personal venture for Beyoncé, Solange, and Tina. It's a symbol of heritage, legacy, and independence. It represents the women who came before them, the countless hours of sweat and labor in Houston salons that shaped their vision and ambition. From a family perspective, any attempt by an outsider, even a husband or business partner, to intervene could be interpreted as overstepping both personal and professional boundaries. Sacred is not Roc Nation, and it is not title. This is family, history, and culture bundled into a brand, making the stakes higher than a simple business dispute.
In the beginning, I wish I could say we were geniuses and said we're going to start our own company. You know, in the beginning, we went to every single label and every single label shut their door on us. The genius thing that we did was we didn't give up. We didn't say, because these guys, you know, we use that what do they know approach. You know, we didn't give up at that point. I think that was the genius thing we did. We started selling our own CDs and we built our own buzz, and then the record company came back to us. So now we had a different negotiation.
The juxtaposition of Jay-Z's silence, Beyoncé's growing autonomy, and the proactive protection of Sacred by Solange and Tina creates a tension that the public finds irresistible. It is a story of power, money, family, and legacy, elements that are almost inherently dramatic. In the past, Jay-Z has shown that he can adapt, strategize, and navigate public scrutiny, but in this particular case, the dynamics are different. He is facing not just competitors or market forces, but a family united in defense of something they consider sacred. Ultimately, the current silence from Jay-Z may be the most strategic move of all. By staying quiet, he avoids providing new fuel for the public debate. He protects his brand from potential misinterpretation, and he positions himself as calculating rather than reactive. Yet the optics are challenging. Social media thrives on speculation, and a lack of transparency often leads to the wildest theories gaining traction. Whether or not Jay-Z is struggling financially, or whether this is a purely strategic decision, fans are left to fill in the blanks, and the narrative continues to grow, evolving with every post, rumor, and analysis. In the end, this situation reflects a broader truth about celebrity, wealth, and public perception. Even the most seemingly untouchable figures are vulnerable to scrutiny. Even the most legendary careers are not immune to questions about sustainability, strategy, and financial maneuvering. Jay-Z has spent decades building an empire and an image of untouchable success, but the current whispers, the mortgage news, and the tension surrounding Sacred illustrate how quickly perception can shift. And in the court of public opinion, perception often becomes reality.
They just was aligned in our thinking and thoughts and, the way they care about products and creating products. You know, when we built Armand from the ground up, we wanted to do things right. The integrity of it had to be right. The soil, of course, it had to be in Champagne because it can't be called Champagne.
When you start peeling back the layers of Jay-Z's so-called billion-dollar empire, cracks begin to show fast. No one can deny the man's grind. He went from hustling CDs out of his car to building one of the flashiest, most influential empires in hip-hop history, but even legends take hits. Take Rocawear, for example. In the early 2000s, Jay's fashion line was everywhere, dominating both the streets and the charts. But by 2007, he sold it for around $24 million, and the hype evaporated almost overnight. Then came Roc Nation, his ultimate power play. Artist management, publishing, even Roc Nation Sports, signing stars like Kevin Durant. It was peak mogul energy. In 2015, he flexed again with Tidal, his artist-owned answer to Spotify. It sounded like genius on the surface, but behind the scenes, competing with the streaming giants proved tough. His luxury ventures, like Ace of Spades Champagne and Dusk Cognac, kept him shining until legal disputes reportedly emerged with Bacardi over ownership. Throughout it all, Jay maintained the image of the untouchable mogul, but sharp-eyed fans are starting to wonder if that armor is showing its first cracks. Even more recently, Jay-Z's venture capital game with Marcy Venture Partners has been heavy-hitting, funding everything from Uber to luxury cannabis brands like Monogram. Boss moves, no doubt. But the returns aren't as glowing as they once were. Online chatter suggests that the luster on Jay's portfolio is fading. While his resume is legendary, a closer look reveals that some ventures have slowed, been sold off, or become tangled in legal issues. That's why speculation is swirling that Jay-Z might be eyeing Beyoncé's new company, Sacred, not out of support, but survival. Meanwhile, Beyoncé is building something entirely her own, fully in control, no middlemen, no cosigns, pure boss energy. She even shared a casual wash day clip, giving fans a glimpse into the movement she's creating. By her side is Tina Knowles, vice chairwoman and family anchor, keeping the company grounded in the legacy of their Houston salon roots. Sacred isn't just a business, it's deeply personal. It's a tribute to the space where Beyoncé and Solange grew up, watching their mother work, create, and inspire. So when rumors surface that Jay-Z might be muscling in, it hits a nerve. This isn't Rock Nation. It isn't Tidal. This is family. This is legacy. This is sacred to Solange. Protecting it isn't about money or power. It's about guarding what's theirs. And let's be honest, the tension between Solange and Jay-Z didn't start yesterday. Everyone remembers the 2014 Met Gala elevator incident, when Solange confronted Jay, while Beyoncé stayed calm, seemingly unshaken. That clip became one of the most iconic celebrity moments of the decade, and in retrospect, it might have been just the tip of the iceberg. Since then, they may have tried to play it cool publicly, but the underlying tension has never truly gone away. Back then, Solange checked Jay-Z, and if these current rumors hold any truth, she's doing it again, only harder this time. When whispers started circulating that Jay-Z might be trying to wedge himself into Sacred, fans didn't hesitate to connect the dots, and, predictably, Solange didn't stay quiet. Deja vu all over again. Only this time, the battleground isn't an elevator, it's the boardroom. Word is she's standing her ground, furious, making it unmistakably clear, Sacred is off limits. Sacred isn't just a company, it's personal. Solange has been crafting her own products for years, blending creativity with care. Her colorful hairstyles aren't just fashion, they're protection, precision, and a statement. She experiments, she cuts, she transforms her hair, but she never compromises its health. It's artistry, dedication, and a nod to family roots, all rolled into one. And that mindset carries into Sacred. This is family business, and she isn't letting anyone cross that line. Meanwhile, Tina Knowles has long been dropping subtle signals online that she's not entirely on board with Jay-Z. Remember late 2024? Out of nowhere, Tina's Instagram liked to post referencing serious allegations around Jay, sparking a social media frenzy. She quickly claimed her account was hacked, but fans weren't convinced. To many, that was a deliberate, quiet message before it got cleaned up. Tina's Vogue podcast appearance added more fuel. Joking about always messing up on social media, she casually mentioned that Jay often tries to correct her. He'll tell me, if you're going to read somebody, at least spell your words right. Playful on the surface, but fans interpreted it as a subtle clapback, a reminder that she controls her own narrative. Her memoir, Matriarch, didn't hold back either. She revealed that Beyoncé and Jay's early relationship wasn't the perfect love story, even hinting at another man being in the picture. Fans saw it as a gentle but clear signal. Jay wasn't always untouchable in their world. So when Tina shades Jay-Z over Sacred, it's no surprise. For the Knowles women, this is more than business. It's bloodline territory. Tina has never gone scorched earth on him, but the hints, the shady likes, the casual slips, they all paint the same picture. She's not exactly his biggest fan. With Solange allegedly fuming and Tina delivering her signature shade, the spotlight naturally falls on Beyoncé. And she does what she does best, stays silent, poised, smiling for the cameras. But her silence carries weight. On one side, there's Jay-Z, a man who has spent decades weaving every connection into his empire. On the other, her sister and mother are standing firm, making it clear, not this time. The balance of loyalty, legacy, and family is being carefully weighed, and the world is watching every move. It's starting to look less like Hollywood glamour and more like a full-blown family standoff. And honestly, if Tina and Solange are already this fired up, it feels like things could spiral even further. This isn't just a clash over business, it's about legacy. It's about protecting the Nal's name, maintaining independence, and showing that Beyoncé doesn't need Jay-Z's hand in everything she builds. To them, Sacred isn't merely a brand. It's a symbol, a tribute to the women who came before, the salons, the sweat, the grind, and the vision that shaped their world. So if Jay-Z is indeed trying to wedge himself into Beyoncé's new empire, he's not just crossing a corporate line, he's crossing a family one. And in this world, those kinds of moves aren't easily forgiven. So, what's your take? Is Jay-Z really angling to take over Beyoncé's latest legacy project? Or is the internet just spinning stories? Share your thoughts, hit like, spread the word, and subscribe because this saga is far from finished. And trust me, you'll want to see how the next chapter unfolds.